Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm really excited because I'm going to be sharing 3 different single serve dessert recipes. So I've posted quite a few of these on my Instagram and they always do like so well. Like, okay, Remy wants to be in the video. So yeah, I've posted a few of these on my Instagram before and they've always been just so well received. Everyone just loves them and they're just like so easy. They're made with, most of them I think are 5 ingredients or less. So they're just super easy and super quick and super tasty. And I try to make sure like a lot of them are just made with really just nourishing ingredients so that it's just like the ultimate dessert, and they're just so decadent and so sweet, and I just like, they're all just so good. So I'm going to show you how I make a few of these and I hope you guys like it. So to start off, I'm using some of this Macro Mike powdered peanut butter and I'm just adding some water and making that into a nice thick peanut butter. And then I'm just adding in a squirt of brown rice syrup and mixing that together again until it's nice and thick. I'm then just putting some of that on some parchment paper and then I'm just going to put it in the freezer for it to harden while I'm making the rest of the cake. So now I'm just adding 1/3 of a cup of oat flour, 1/4 of a cup of chocolate protein powder, and I'm just stirring that together just to combine that firstly. And then I'm just adding in 1/4 of a cup of smooth peanut butter, and I've just used more of that Macro Mike powdered peanut butter. I'm then putting in 1/3 of a cup of almond milk and mixing that until it is nice and thick like this. I'm then just putting about half of that into this little single serve ramekin and pressing it down. I'm then getting my like peanut butter caramel from the freezer and it did spread a little bit, so I'm just sort of squishing it back up and placing that in the center of the batter. I'm then just adding the rest of the batter on top and flattening that down to make sure that the caramel is totally covered. And then I'm putting it into my oven, which I've preheated to 180 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to leave that in there for about 12 to 15 minutes to cook. And once I've got that out, I'm flipping it upside down onto a plate and I'm just covering it with a bit of icing sugar, and then it is ready to eat. And it's best to have it served still warm from the oven so that the caramel is nice and gooey like this. I mean, look how delicious that is. So I hope you guys really like this one. It's seriously so delicious and you all need to try it. For this one, I'm adding in 1/4 of a cup of self-raising flour, 1 tablespoon of coconut yogurt, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Again, I'm using the Macro Mike powdered peanut butter. I'm then just mixing it in until it's all incorporated, and as you keep mixing it should start to form a really thick dough. I did need to use my hands towards the end just to really work the ingredients together. Once it's formed a big dough, I'm sort of just rolling it with my hands into like a sausage shape. It was like a little bit messy, but once I've got it in that sausage shape, I'm just like joining up the ends and just smoothing it all out to form this nice little donut shape. I'm then just putting it in the oven at 180 degrees again for around 15 minutes, and once it's in there it will rise up nicely. And once I've got it out of the oven, I'm just drizzling it with a lot more peanut butter and it is ready to eat. And this one is seriously yet another really yummy one. So I think this is my favorite one of the 3, and I'm just starting off with mashing up 1/2 of a ripe banana. I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of sweetener, 1 tablespoon of protein powder, 1/3 of a cup of self-raising flour, and 1/3 of a cup of almond milk. It was a bit too dry as I was mixing it, so I added in just a splash more almond milk and continued just to stir that until it was nice and smooth. Once the batter was done, I just added in some Choc chips and gave that another stir in as well. And that's when I now just pour it into my little single serve ramekin, and once I've done that, I'm just topping it with a lot more Choc chips so that once it's finished we can have just that really nice gooey melty chocolate on top, because that is seriously got to be the best part. So I'm baking that in the oven at 180 degrees for around 15 minutes or until it has finished rising. And as you can see, this one does rise quite a bit, And look how just delicious that looks. Like, this has, yeah, definitely been my favorite of the 3 recipes today. It's just like the perfect, it's like a muffin, but it's sort of like a cookie as well. And it's just, yeah, so, so, so delicious. And I definitely recommend you give this one a try. So thank you for watching. All recipes will be written down below as well. Okay, so that is 3 super easy single serve recipes. Really, really hope you guys like these. Really hope you try them out. Let me know in the comments below what one your favorite is, and send me any other suggestions or recommendations for like any other videos or any other like single serve recipes or anything like that. And until then, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I will see you next time. Bye.